RRQ here, out in the blue though, and Unique.
Oh dear, Ernie got knocked earlier by Unique, and they're going to confirm it, it looks like. Yudu trying to push it into the northern side of the circle. The spray comes down. They're going to go a little bit further east, but Yudu are in the way. A heavy southwestern shift. A huge disappointment for the teams on the north side.
Massively so, and even with EGC though, they've got to be happy that they came into the circle so quickly where they did, because now they have a simple rotation off to the west. Yudu though, they're going to have to move forward.
They will indeed. RRQ still out in the blue behind them. There's a little bit of a scuffle going on with Bigotron, and to the south of that, it's all rejection as well. Entity, they hold the crossroads right now into the next circle as RRQ on the north side still trying to guard away G9. Supposedly one of the strongest players for RRQ right now. Really struggling, has to dive around so many of these obstacles.
Literally forced to run away with his tail between his legs. Here's Entity though.
They're holding down the crossroads. They've got the compound. All rejection won it for themselves, but they're going to have to put up a little bit more of a fight than that, I'm afraid. Just the scout got sent over, and I don't think that All Rejection are going to go and pick up their downed player. It might be a game of threes here as Illuminate, the murder, one of the favorites, comes on through. 2 go down for the assaulting squad of Unicorn Gaming. 1 gets confirmed. Hong dropped as well, and 2 now remain.
Illuminate the murder making it look easy, but we've got a fight between Orange and Unique. Team Queso coming in now as well.
For the third party, 2 of Illuminate the Murder are down already, and they're trying to hold it now against Team Queso. They managed to make it down, but they are split 2 and 2. 2 players for Illuminate the Murder, though, might just be enough to get it done.
Team Queso coming from the prelims in Spring Split to now achieving that direct qualification to Global Finals. This is a highly improved team. They improved massively over the duration of the Spring Split Global Finals itself within such a short time. Now they're showing up huge right now.
Soul taking heavy casualties, 2 of them down. Only 1 remains up. It's Regaltos for them. Oh, a nice spray.
Really?
Okay, baby. Let's go. Beowulf drops, and he's going to get confirmed, but Bigotron pinched the point.
And we've got to remember now, it's that major IGL now out of the fight. Potentially, you can start to pull the strings a little bit easier, and the Puppets now have to focus on his own gameplay. We know that Entity have spoke about. Sometimes they do better when Gatuk's down their IGL.
Sometimes indeed. But he is still up for them. All Rejection have spotted out Zuxi. They're going to go for the spray, not quite able to finish the knock, however. So Lapis will have to reposition. They're going to hold it down. Everyone now crunching on in. RRQ still out in the blue, have pushed through. They got a kill onto one of the orange players. And now they have to fight through the northern side. And there is quite the cluster, quite the fight on the northeast.
Team Queso versus Yudu. As we're starting to see the circle move on in. See where it goes next, off to the west, but here's a fight with Unicorn.
Oh dear, Illuminate down to 1 now. Potentially look at her go out first, the favorites for the entire tournament. It's not the way you want to kick things off. Plenty of teams out to the side, though, still need to make their way in. Team Queso still fighting. They're going to spot out EGC. Gets 1 knock, goes to the confirm. Axial on the sidelines, on the hillside, gets knocked from the back.
And that's Illuminate the Murder out in 16th. We did not expect this coming through so early. They tried to hold down a heavily contested area on this junction, and they were punished for it.
EGC really struggling. They've managed to get in. Yudu pushing out of the blue into Unique and Team Queso. It's such a tricky push to make, but they've got to do it somehow, some way. The blue is ticking. Time is not on their side, and neither is the luck here as Coco holds 1, holds the other, gets both of them down. Beautiful stuff from Unicorn, but they have to move as well.
Clean as anything there onto Yudu. Yudu got to move forward, like you said, and I think a lot of this comes down to the fact they took that fight with RRQ for too long on the northern side. Did not give themselves enough time to move down from the north.
Top Esports trying to crash into the compound from Entity, but Mega, they're holding down with 1. Stone, a massive fragger for the squad. Goes for the challenge, 1 goes low. It's just Marco out the door. He needs to try and get it done. Has the teammate, 1 goes down. He goes in for the spray, low on bullets. He's still holding it down. He pushes in, and he goes down, stoned! Team Queso eliminated. A huge hold for Stone, and Mega stay alive.
They call him Stone because he's hard as nails. You cannot take this man down in a fight like that. It's just not that easy.
Can't be done, I'm afraid. Disallowed. Entity, they've been wiped off the compound in the meantime by Top, pushing in from the southeast. Team Queso not having the best of luck there. You I think that's them finally eliminated there down in 12th outside in the blue. Both Orange and RRQ, sole representatives in the blue.
Now they're moving in, John. We can see C9. They're over on the western side of the map. They've just been slowly making their way and doing a good job. Obviously, they lost Bayo early. Still working out for them. Now watching Old Boy.
Okay, one of the heavy fraggers for Unique. Looking to try and push on through. Zuxi does get confirmed. That's another point for Old Boy. He's done it up. Leon making the run. I think Old Boy's going to spot this one too. No, it's Ryzen. They pick up the kill. Bigatron. They've got 3 so far.
We saw Illuminate the Murder go out in 16th just a second ago, and we're already down to 10 teams remaining. All Rejection starting to chime in. This team has got a lot of kills so far.
They're doing pretty well. See if they're able to keep it up. RRQ eliminated as well, out in 10th. As that's, I believe, yet another team getting taken down. It's Entity out in 9th. And with this push being made over open ground, teams are going to start to drop like flies. Stoned, despite winning out that 1 versus 2, will still need to push on through. You can see only 1 player remaining. But check out AGC, 8 kills.
Yeah, they've been doing well despite the heavy rotations they've been having to make. But everyone on this western side is going to start to crunch in. And All Rejection have got a really good hold on this hillside. Let's remember, this team's been taking fights with practically everyone, and they've been able to hold this one down perfectly.
Basically, no one with a full squad. It's only All Rejection with 3 alive. Have a little bit of dominance. C9 really struggling here. Pyra getting chipped away at. All Rejection trying to sneak around the edge of the smoke. The zone does go towards All Rejection as well.
Is he going to take the shot?
I think he knows something's up. Is he going to go for the spray?
He was basically pinpoint on the forehead there.
Oh, they're just going over the top. The razor wire down on the deck, sending it away. But from the sidelines onto Unique, it's Bigatron. Luxy lost, player standing for his squad. 5 teams now remain.
Top Esports taking this fight with Unique over a slight slope here. Unique really struggling to make their way in, but All Rejection, they've had really good zone control the majority of this game. Pyra actually went for the res onto Uneven. That's bold. Now he's trying to creep his way out. Did they spot him?
Top Esports are right around the corner as well. If any shots pop off, it'll be sent straight their way. Top Esports, by the way, they've managed to get 7 kills, returning champs. Seems like they're going to have the squad they need. Uneven finds it, gets 1 knock, but gets taken down in the process. And that's C9 eliminated out in 4th place.
It's a bold attempt by C9. They tried to make it work, but now it's Top Esports just cresting over the top of this hill versus All Rejection. This would be a great result for the team reigning from Japan.
See what they can do with it. Top Esports crawling on over. 2 players up and standing with the res coming through for All Rejection. It's so close. Looks like no meds really on board left for a lot of these squads. It's snakes in the grass, but you've got to remember that Luxy's out in the sidelines. You can see him on the north side. Mightn't be able to get into the next one. He strikes!
This is exactly what we talk about when we mention Luxy. He is just a long-range killer.
Does everything he needs to. 5 kills now for Bigatron. And actually, he is not in a bad spot now. He is 1 versus 2 versus 2. We've seen these go well for solo players, especially if the 2s fight off against each other.
Yeah, they're bruising one another right now, and Luxy's loving it as both these teams have to push over towards him. But with this so much terrain here blocking line of sight, it's difficult for Luxy to really get a bearing on anyone.
Fast rotation now coming in for Top Esports. It looks like All Rejection, though, are going to use this opportunity to crest the mound. I think he might be spotting him in just a second. He's in the foliage. Luxy, though, this is going to be real tricky for him to stay alive. Oh, my goodness me.
He's basically the 3rd member of Top Esports right now.
He's got the off angle for him. Anyway, 3rd place already guaranteed for all of these teams in a decent game to start it off. But in comes Top Esports. They find 1. They're going in for a 2nd. Oh, he's so low. I don't think he saw the hit marker there. Luxy comes in. He takes the kill, and now he's in a 1 versus 2. He gets the first one. Luxy for Bigatron. He could go all the way. Years is low. They go for the fight, and it's Luxy from underneath. Comes up and takes it home for Bigatron.
The Undertaker himself, Luxy, positions himself so well. His twin's happy with him too, but this was an insane win for BTR. We knew they could do well in the prelims. They pulled some punches towards the end, but now the boxing is truly in session.
Huge play coming out for Luxy.